G'day, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to talk about this old thing. The Volvo A60H hauler 6x6. That's a mouthful, isn't it? I know what you're thinking. What happened to the first 100 collection? Well, we are still working on that, okay? Our last video was about the Tamiya Grand Hauler that we're going to build. This video is about this Volvo dump truck. The Grand Hauler was a Christmas present from my wife. This was a Christmas present to Zach from me. So, you weren't really expecting this, were you?
No.
No. Zach's wanted a school bus on the G601?
Yeah.
There it is, G601. Zach always wanted a school bus, and I could not find one for love nor money. This thing came up. So obviously I bought the Volvo dump truck, and it's basically the same. Well, it's exactly the same chassis as the school bus, just got a different body on it. It's actually pretty cool because the body came pre-painted, cut out pre-painted, which is nice. All you had to do was put the stickers on. And the only painting involved was a couple of bits on the back, and two little pivot points for the tipper and the two ramps. That's all that needed to be painted. Sounds like I'm talking in past tense, like we've already built it. Well, we have. There's no build video on this, so there it is. Now, if you've been watching the channel, you would have seen this already running around our track, I think.
Yes.
I think, yes. But here you have it, the G601 Volvo. Now, it's not stock. We built it stock. There's some noises going on in the background, I don't know. It's very windy today, and this is an old house, so things just move and... Hear that? This is why people think old houses are haunted. They're not, they just move around a lot and make a lot of noise. Anyway, getting off subject. So we did build it stock, straight out of the kit. And I think Zach actually built it Christmas Day or the day after. Pretty much built everything himself. So the first car he built was the Midnight Pumpkin, quite a simple kit. Second car he built was the Grasshopper. Again, quite a simple kit. And this was his third build. If you've ever built one of these, you'll know this whole chassis here is the gearbox. We didn't count the gears. We'll put a picture up, actually, of all the gears in the gearbox, but this whole drivetrain is gears. There's no belts, there's no chains, there's no nothing. Which, yeah, it wasn't a challenge, but it was just a lot of work. And it actually exhausted our ball bearing stock to the point where we actually ran out of ball bearings. So we're not actually running ball bearings in the drive hubs as yet. We're waiting for more ball bearings to turn up, and then we can take them apart and replace the plain bearings for ball bearings, for roller bearings. But it's all built, we've been running it. Like I said, we built it stock, and then actually, oh yeah, I guess you could still call it stock, but we installed a 25 kilo servo for the bigger tyres. One thing I don't like about where the servo mounts, I don't know if you're going to be able to see that from here, when the wheels are turning, the servo actually moves on the chassis mount where it screws onto the chassis. I really don't like that, so I think we're going to replace the servo mounts with aluminium ones and try and reinforce where it actually mounts to stop that movement in the servo. I really don't like that. If you keep going like that, something's going to break on the chassis or somewhere else. Something's just going to break. I really don't think you'd get the steering you need using a standard like a 3003 Futaba servo. They measure the force of those servos in ounces, not kilos, so they're not very strong at all. Hobbywing 1060 speed controller, our usual Dumbo RC 6-channel receiver. We really only use the 6-channel receivers because I think they're about $13 each. And some places I bought them from, if you buy more than a certain amount, you get your postage free. It's a no-brainer to me. Yes, some of the channels are wasted because they're not going to be used, but in a truck like this, it's very easy to add lights and other stuff. So you've got those extra channels if you need to do something like that. And also with this tipper body, you have to tip the body to get the battery in and out, obviously. But I really don't think it'd be hard to motorise that using some servo actuated rams, which would make it really, really cool. So that 6-channel receiver would actually come in handy there. After the first, we're going to put most of this video is going to be actually running videos. When we first ran it, like I said, it was stock with the stock 27 turn motor. It's actually this one right here, and you know it ran. It was fun to drive. Bounced around like an overgrown lunchbox, and fun to drive. It's not fast. So we had in another one of our kits somewhere that we haven't built yet, we had a torque tune motor. So we put that in, and that bumped the speed up a little bit. It's still not fast. The final drive ratio on this, we haven't worked it out, but you know, it's not fast. Okay, it's never going to be, unless you go crazy with a brushless system or something like that. It's never going to be fast. But it was never designed to be fast, really, was it? It's designed to be a nice, fun car just to bounce around the yard. And that's exactly what it does. Or did. Straight away, we upgraded to oil-filled shocks. These are from RCA Dong. Sorry, RCA Dong. So you will see the running videos, but I think first up we'll put up a little bit of a video showing the difference between the standard friction shocks and the oil-filled shocks that we fitted from RCA Dong. The tyres came pre-fitted, but they're not glued, and we've actually lost one of the tyres actually came off the bead in one of the runs. So I think we're going to go around and glue the tyres. Apart from that, there's really not much to say about this kit, except it's pretty fun to drive. It'd be nice if it was a little bit quicker, but the way it drives and handles, I don't know if you'd want it much quicker. But that's all I'm going to say about the Volvo. Actually, in Australia, apparently they call them Moxys, M-O-X-Y. I really have no idea why, but that's what they call it. So this is what it's called now. If you want to drive this car, go and get the Moxy. So I was going to call it the Foxy Moxy, but it's really not that good looking, is it? It's just a yellow Volvo tipper. Well, that's enough blabbing. Let's show you some running videos.